Good morning, happy Memorial Day. If you're finding me for the first time, my name is Penny. I come here 5 to 6 days a week to inspire you, to hope that you can listen, learn, and pass this information to you and somebody else. Could be your children, could be your parents, because I'm inviting you to my personal space. These are things I do for me. So I figured I start a chat to let people in on my personal space of what I'm doing. So far, some of the things I've been doing have worked, and some of the things have not worked. That's why I keep trying. And just like everyone else, we struggle with different things, and we are going to succeed in some things and we are going to fail in some things. I'm trying to find my page so that way I can invite you guys to like my page. Please share this video and invite your friends to join our talk on YouTube. And I can't find it. If Kemto comes, she'll share it for me. Oh, Kemto, you're there. Great. Kemto, please share my page for me. I was trying to find my page. So guys, if you've been following me for a long time, you know I love my childhood stories. My childhood stories just refresh me so much. I have a memory of myself up to when I was in nursery school. So I was probably 4. I remember my nursery school days. Good, thank you. If you've not liked my page, please do that. Where is that? Pin that. Yeah. So yesterday, I was at the garden and I flashed back. I was driving to the garden and I flashed back the first time I was really interested in trying to grow peanuts. Because, you know, like, for some reason, my mom never grew any snacks. We used to get the fruits from the bush, like the passion fruits. There was another fruit called egechambura. There was another fruit called chinsobonsobo. There was another fruit called chinken. And we used to, like, go to the bush to search for fruits and vegetables, you know. And I decided one time, I think I was probably like 12, that I was going to grow peanuts. Because I really loved peanuts, and I still love peanuts. Where are my peanuts? I always have peanuts. Every time you know, like every week, I eat peanuts. Where is my peanuts? What happened to my peanuts? Anyway, here. I always eat peanuts. I love peanuts. Here, I go to the Indian store and I love peanuts. So I decided, because there was enough space, I was going to grow the peanuts. So I went and put in, I bought the peanuts, like the raw ones. I think I put in like 10 of them. I was patient enough to wait for those peanuts to come out. And they came out. And they grew a little bit. And let me tell you why I wanted to talk about that story today. When my peanuts had grown and they were coming out, I started going every morning to dig those peanuts, to get the peanuts out, to see if the peanuts are ready. Because, you know why I was doing that? I was thinking that when you put peanuts, when you plant peanuts, I was thinking that they grow roots. I know there are some of you who don't know how peanuts grow. Go to YouTube and look at the process of a peanut. So the peanut, when you put the peanuts on the ground, right, and they come out, they create like flowers, and then they create something like a peg. That peg sends the peanut down to the ground. Imagine. And here I am. I didn't even allow my peanuts to even flower, to create that thing to send the pegs back to the ground to take the nut. I kept digging my peanuts. And you know, knowledge is power. I didn't know that. I came, just years later when I came to America, is when I looked on YouTube and I found out how peanuts were growing. Because I did not have the knowledge. I did not allow my peanuts to grow. So all those peanuts that I planted died because I kept digging the roots, trying to see if they are peanuts. And that's why I like to talk about my past stories, because you know where you come from. It gives you a reflection of where you're going. And today I chose to talk about those peanuts. Let me tell you why. And I'm speaking from personal experience. My journey at 50 years old, where I have been, every time I decide that I'm going to do something and I put it in my mind, like today I'm going to plant corn. After work, I'm going to go and plant this corn. Every time I start a project, every time I start doing something, somebody somewhere that I love, somebody somewhere that is close to me, somebody that I interact, always derails me. And who is that person? Could be your husband, could be your children, it could be your friends, it could be someone somewhere is always digging you the way I was digging my peanuts. I have a good plan. I'm going to leave work and I'm going to plant this sweet corn. I bought this corn. My plan is to put it on the ground so I can harvest corn. I have like 8 of them. But somebody somewhere, by the time I leave and to go to the garden, somebody is going to distract me. And they come in terms of a friend. They come in terms of a co-worker. There are people who are always digging you. You will never ever prosper if you allow people to dig you. That is what I'm telling you. Because you know what? The more you dig, the more somebody digs you, you will never succeed. So now you decide. We are talking about peer pressure. You decide, moving forward, I'm not going to do A, B, C, D. You tell yourself, Penny, this is it. I'm going to change. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to stop idling. I'm going to stop being on social media. I'm going to stop talking to so and so. You decide, you take a pen and paper, you write your goals where you want to go. Punde sio punde. Shortly after, Kemuto calls you. Shortly after, your husband calls you. Shortly after. I remember my stories. I don't know how many stories of yours you remember. I know my journey. And I get a kick out of what I've been doing as a child my whole life. And it is just so amazing. And I can write a book about my whole life because I find it so interesting, because I still have a memory. But the moment you decide to change, somebody is digging you. So today is Monday. I just want to remind you, be careful who's digging you. Let me tell you, somebody in Nyandochevere village is not going to dig me because they are far. Somebody in Brazil is not going to dig me because they are far. The people that are closest to you, the people that come to you dressed in positivity, they are the same people who are negative. They are the same people who are going to destroy your focus and your goals. Because they keep tapping you. If it's alcohol, they bring the alcohol. If it's shopping, they take you to the mall. If it's managing your money, they tell you what's out there on sale. They call you. They are digging you. So this morning, let's go back to the roots. Back to the roots. Tell yourself the first thing you're going to do is to change. What are you going to do to change? You're going to change your attitude. Look at yourself and tell yourself, you know what? This attitude has to go. Then the other thing you're going to do, set a destination. India, Kenya, Nairobi, farming, a business, cleaning my house, changing friends. Set a destination. Set where you want to go. What does success look like to you? Ask yourself, what does success? What is the definition of success to you? What do you want to achieve? Write it down. What are you passionate about? I'm passionate about maybe, traveling. I'm passionate about making money. I'm passionate about farming. I'm passionate about A, B, C, D. Write down. What are you passionate about? Are you consistent? Ask that question. If you're writing, write it down. Are you consistent with that thing that you're very passionate about? I started traveling in 1995 and I've been very consistent. I started gardening, I should say 20 years ago, like after I bought my house. I'm very consistent. Every time the season comes, I'm gardening. Are you consistent? Or you do it one day, you stop one day. You start a business selling eggs, the next thing you stopped. Are you consistent? With consistency, confidence is gained. If you do something for so long, you master it. Yesterday, I put up a post and I said, owning and driving a car was only a dream. At 19 years old, I bought a car. I owned a car, my car. 30 years ago, that was gone. That dream was accomplished. But there's a child somewhere who's dreaming to buy a car, just to buy a car. There's someone here who's watching me who's dreaming to buy a car. Buying a car is something of the past. Right now, I'm dreaming to fly first class. Right now, I'm dreaming to drive a brand new Range Rover. Right now, I'm looking at other things, not owning and driving a car. Yobesh, good morning. You're looking at growth. What does your growth look like? What is growth to you? What those goals that you set when you were 10, the goals you set when you are 15, the goals that you set when you are 20, the goals you set when you were 30. Are you motivating yourself? Have you ever taken a risk to cut everybody off? Cut everybody off and say, you know what? I don't want anybody to dig my peanuts. I'm going to put my peanuts down and I want my peanuts to grow. Why are you allowing people to dig? Because if you allow people to dig you, you're going to lose the energy. Because you started doing something. How are you going to succeed in the thing if you're constantly being dug? You hold your truth where you want to go. Nobody sent me to go and buy this corn. Nobody sent me to go and buy necklaces. When I was in Kenya, I went to Kariakor and I bought a lot of these necklaces. Nobody sent me to go to Kariakor. Nobody sent me to start a business. I went to Staples and I made business cards and I have my cards. This is my card. This is my business card. Okay? Nobody sent me to start a nutrition and wellness for Juice Plus. I got myself in it. Nobody told me to start a non-profit organization. I have the cards here, right? I have a Amasase organization. Nobody sent me. I have all my cards here. I just took myself and I bought this and I started. Nobody. There was nobody in my plan. You can share your dreams, but if you share your dreams too much, we said oversharing, they are going to dilute it. The people are going to dilute your dreams. You know what you want to do on the inside. Nobody's going to tell you. And you know what? Strike a balance. Don't just do it suddenly. Because you know what? We didn't get where we are. It took us a while to be where we are. Now, today is Monday. What do? Let go of your past where you've not done the right thing. Forget about yesterday. Today is a new day. And you've watched me for this, I think, 10 minutes. Let go. Forgive those people who've been digging your roots and you didn't prosper. Don't hold on to bitterness. Don't hold on to all this anger. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame your siblings. Don't blame your spouse for digging you. If somebody has been digging you, just love them. And let me tell you, success attracts. Success is very attractive. Once you become successful, everybody wants to identify with you, including your parents. Parents even embrace more successful children than the children who are struggling. Parents even have respect for the children who have more money. Unfortunately, it's not across board. Parents want those children who are doing well. Respect yourself enough to know what you want. Create those boundaries and protect yourself. Because if you don't create those boundaries, nobody will create boundaries for you. And what I'm doing is I'm sharing. Share this video, share this information, because we are here to learn. We are here for a season. We are not going to be here forever. And in everything you do, keep it simple. Don't make it elaborate. Keep it simple. Because when you achieve the goal, once I put this corn and the corn is ready, you'll see my friends texting me, Penny, send me the corn. People celebrate greatness. Keep it simple. Don't complicate it. Communicate with your friends that you have started a new journey. Kindly. Tell them, moving forward, I have a journey, I'll be back. Or let them just see you. Tell them when they call you, tell them you're busy. Some phone calls, stop taking them. Some texts, stop engaging. Some groups, leave them. And in everything you're doing, create a balance. Don't do extreme of the other, and create time to relax. Because for me, my day to relax is on Friday. It's the day I sit and reflect and ask myself, where do I want to go? Be curious what other people are doing. Learn, read, listen, educate yourself. You do not succeed by luck. You have to get up and just push it. Nothing comes. Somebody, the owner of this farm, puts these seedlings with hopes to sell it. You're buying this thing for $4. He probably spent $1 to make it. Thank you for watching. We are here to encourage you. We are here to inspire you. We are here to encourage you to have a life and live a life with purpose. Because if you don't, nobody can do it for you. You have to be willing to make that adjustment. I hope you learned something. I hope you're going to live here today motivated to work on yourself. There is nobody who can do it for you. Believe me, the people that we celebrate, we call celebrities, they are focused and driven to succeed, and you are consuming them. Ask yourself, what are you going to create that people are going to consume? You're so busy consuming other people. What can you create? Like simple things like these things I create. What can you create that can consume people instead of you always consuming another person? May the Lord God bless you, and please share this video, and thanks for watching. Have a nice week.